Greetings. We are at Marienwood Nature Reserve where our wetland is located. Our wetland is situated with seasonally water and is categorized as a bog wetland.
This is a map of Marienwood Nature Reserve where our wetland is located.
This wetland has a very vast pollution and mismanagement of the area. The wetland experiences seasonal rainfall, which makes it not sustainable enough for the biotic and abiotic life. This wetland does with its flows perform important functions here. It stores water and absorbs water. It is also important for the ecosystem services that are found in this area. We have noted that plastic pollution is a problem here, as we found plastics all over the wetland. This shows how we as citizens lack the value to sustain the wetlands so that they can be used in the future, because they are playing an important role in developing our society and in developing many aspects of our lives.
There are a few negatives about the wetland that we found. The first negative is that it is dirty and there are plastic bottles all over the wetland. Another negative is that the wetland is drying out. A solution we have is to clean up the wetland and to put up stickers. We did not find too many biotic animals to the wetland, but we found a few abiotic animals to the wetland. Thank you.
I would like to talk about the type of hydric soil that is found at the Marienwood wetland. The type of soil that we find in this wetland is a sandy soil, which means that it has large particles and it cannot retain water for a long time. Now, the type of plants that grow in this wetland are the types of plants that can survive in both wet and dry conditions of this wetland. So, to maintain this wetland, we need to decrease the number of streams that are found in this wetland and plant more trees in the riverbanks so that the soil will not erode. Upland vegetable buffers are widely regarded as being necessary to protect wetlands.
I will be talking about animals that we found in Marienwood Nature Reserve and how they are protected. Firstly, we found different types of birds like flycatcher, swans, finches, etc. We also found butterflies, monkeys, and also imbila. When it comes to protecting these animals, Marienwood provide a safe haven for monkeys by preserving their natural habitats with diverse vegetation and essential resources like food and shelter. Other than that, they restore and reconnect fragmented forests to help maintain healthy monkey populations and ensures their habitats remain intact.
The plants that are found in this wetland are an aeroplant, Sagittarius species, is a perennial aquatic or semi-aquatic plant native to wetlands. Another plant that we got here is a giant taro. It is a large tropical plant in the arum family. It is also known as a giant elephant ear due to its enormous heart-shaped leaves. We also got a Cyperus paperus, commonly known as a papyrus or paperreed. It is a large aquatic sedge plant native to Africa. A male fern in a wetland is a large, robust deciduous fern with deeply divided fronds that thrive in the moist, shaded conditions along stream banks, bog edges, and other wet areas where it can grow up. The diagram illustrates an energy pyramid, which shows how energy flows through different levels of ecosystem. The pyramid structure demonstrates that energy decreases as it moves up through each tropical level. The 4 levels are shown are producers, which is the bottom level. The grass and plant create their own energy through photosynthesis, capturing energy directly from the sun. This level contains the most energy in the ecosystem. The following level is primary consumers, which is the second level. These herbivores obtain energy from consuming the producers, but only about 10% of the energy from the plant level is transferred to them. The secondary consumers, which is the third level. The carnivores receive even less energy through roughly 10% of what is available at the primary consumer level. The next level is tertiary consumers, which is the top level. The hawk that eats the snake. As an apex predators, they receive the least amount of energy, about 10% of what was available at the secondary consumer level. The orange arrow pointing right show energy lost at each level. This energy is lost as heat during metabolic process, which is why each level can only support fewer organisms than the level below it. This 10% rule explains why there are always fewer predators than prey in any ecosystem, and why the pyramid shape accurately represents both energy flow and typical pollution sizes at each tropical level.
About effects of Baba asibe ulwazi analo. La ikhathe indlela ehlala kuhlala ukugcinelile abakwezindawo abantu bayisebenza namayelana la kunezilwane ezigcinekela phakathi nezindila Colorado,